Good day, friends. Good evening, humans. For your own sake, can you answer maybe this question? What is a very deep causality of evil on this planet that we walk? What is causing the most treacherous events? What is causing a nature to twitch, to throw the storms, to energetically disbalance? Who's to blame for this evil that is kind of existing all around us and all within us? Is this a war? Maybe? Is this jealousy? Maybe competition? Or maybe it's money? Maybe it's just our jealousy and greed, where we cannot say that's enough. So what is actually linked between all of these events? Why somebody goes into the war? Why somebody want to conquer another land or country or continent? Why somebody want to have a bigger car than yesterday? Why somebody want to be famous? Why somebody want to have more money? So, title for today: Desire. The very dark and deep causality of all the evil. Evil played yet another good trick on, very, very deep and nasty trick on human psychic, by almost putting us in a dismay that we cannot fully understand. By being in a constant mode of desire, where are we heading? What are we actually bringing ourselves against? We are bringing ourselves against every single human that is walking around. They become opponents, they become competitors, they become enemies. So, simple word or simple action like desire to have more brings what? Brings inside of every human who's led by this motion of desire nothing but anxiety, brings lack, brings tremendous stress, brings illness, brings death. Death through the war, death through the illness, death through, let's say you want more than somebody else and he has it in his wallet, so you kill him to be able to get more. To my comprehension of mind, or our brain-mind connection, is that mind is given to us in a neutral mode. Neutral, like 0 point. And the mind can be very, very useful if you don't have desires. If you suddenly think that you don't have any needs, yet wherever you're born, in whatever nation and creed and religion you are born, you always have to have needs. This is how we've been bred. So, what to do to overcome this? If you want to overcome. Stop wanting everything around you. stop being, simply recognize that you don't have to be as greedy as you've been yesterday. That you don't have to be greedy at all. Yet, start with the small steps. So, original minds have a neutral conception, but it's being enchanted by desires, by getting everything you want, and by wanting everything you don't need. Because if you put yourself outside of the framework of these programmed advertisements, TV shows, soap operas, movies, history books, and so on, that we have to urge to get more, that our GDP is too low, has to be higher, that our cholesterol count has to be different than it is right now, and so on. They're always putting us in the state of lack or in the state of desire, especially the medical field, especially the lawyer's field, especially the financial field. That we cannot sit and stop and say like, I have enough. I have enough cholesterol counts in my blood, period. My heartbeat is very perfect. Yet if you listen to these medical freaks of very evil, causality of every single illness that has been produced on this planet is done by these evil doctors and evil scientists in pharmaceutical environment, where they're finding ways to appease you. You can live longer with the cancer. That's all. They don't appease you in reassuring you. We'll find a way together with you what caused the cancer, and we remove the cause, rather than extending your life for a year or 2 or 3. Same with the financial needs. Who says that the bank is the owner of your house? Let's say when you have a mortgage. Maybe they've used this evil trick of desire to put you in a position where you actually have to be in debt to own something that is already yours. As they very simply turn this around, so when you sign your request for the mortgage, your signature carries $100,000, for example, loan, has a value, plus all the interest that you sign with your signature, they're actually allowed to go against your straw man and withdraw it 2-3 times or whatever they choose to be. And this is already your money that belongs to you. These are currencies that you created as a human being who's born on this planet. So let's try to untwist it. We have to go slowly, because even I cannot talk clearly about what I feel, how we really been tricked. I've been in the same position, everybody, Denise, all the people that are living here. Yet many of us start seeing this through, like we can see what evil was pushing us into. I mean, evil, I'm not assuming a person or entity, or this is like a combination of all these our energies that we are feeding through all these generations that we live here. It became some kind of substance that is almost like in combination with a parasitic AI, artificial intelligence, comes and mesh it as some kind of invisible octopus that it's leeching in every field of our existence by bringing desires, by enhancing our lacks, by reducing our ability to see clearly through mind controlling and through very deceptive genetic programming. So let's find a way together. For each of one is different, yet it's very similar. Once when you realize what are we keen to have, what we actually willing to do, and who we are willing to kill to get something else that we at the present moment think that we don't have. Why we don't twist this around and start using this desire evil trick and start desiring for absolute peace within yourself and the peace all around. Yet you start with yourself. Instead of lacking money or funds or partner, start finding what you already have. So don't start your sentence when you go to pray to so-called God. God, give me a job so I will be able to get enough money to buy my children whatever. PlayStation, Xbox. Well, twist it around. Say, I'm so grateful to have a beautiful children. I'm so grateful that I have a peace within me, knowing that creation will provide for me because I'm here to be at service. At the time you are at service to your children, you're at service to people around. But you have to accept it that you are here to be at service for everybody else. But you cannot do a service to anybody else if you not first service yourself. I mean, your own business, meaning find your own peace first, and then you can bring peace everywhere around. And with peace within, the prosperity comes. So are the selfish people peaceful? Are the addiction, driven people peaceful? Are competitive people peaceful? So when you're selfish, to me it's the same as being full of desire crap. You just want to be better than everybody around. You just have to have more than everybody around. Why you cannot be a second in the class or last in the class? Who cares? But your own ego. And your own ego is driven on desires. Your ego is driven on need to be better, higher, faster, more influential, and whatever else you can come up with, but better than somebody else. So what if these other people or else of us are not there to compete with you? What you going to do then? Give you a personal case. I get separated with my ex-wife 10 years ago, 12 now. She basically asked everything and anything. Do you want to put me in the court to go have a lawyers to do this? I just did not comply with any of this. I just say, you take what you think that it's yours. I will not argue, basically. Basically, she took everything. My clothes. Okay. She want to take my bike. And the worst thing that she was thinking that she could do to me, it's taking away children, but not taking them just to be living with her, but taking them completely, disconnecting them with me on purpose, not allowing me a phone call, Skype, or any kind of communication. So, is this person, let's say, genuine? Does she think about equality? Who's going to hurt the most? What was her desire in all this? She had enough, she had plenty. And she wants even more. So in all this process, she didn't hurt only herself. She tried to hurt me, but somebody who doesn't fight cannot be hurt. Yet she is hurting very badly children who could not at the time, at the ages of 10 and 11, could not understand at all this concept of why somebody is forbidden from their life based on what rules and regulations, or just based on a very nasty, evil desire that she can control everything and everybody around, except myself, because I did not fight. So who is going to win this evil war? You cannot win with evil, ever. You cannot fight the truth, ever. You cannot eradicate your desires by getting more and more. You cannot find a peace within you by asking for more that somebody else has. It's his own peace. It's her own tranquility. It's her own way of living. You cannot impede on anybody else what they have to do so you can achieve your competitive ego crap nature, to be first, to be better. For me, being better is nothing else but being evil, being better than somebody else. But if you want to be better than you've been yesterday, that's the only way of true way to find peace. So desires at this moment completely get eradicated, because the only goal that you have within you is to be a better person yourself that you've been yesterday, by recognizing what desires are ruining your life. So, desires, competitive places, lacks of any kind of substances in your life are nothing else but very evil and sinister trick of the dark side to keep you there in perpetual mode. Would you be there? Would you like to stay there, knowing there is really a way to find a peace within? Start with creationlightship.com. Get enough courage to talk to Ron, to communicate with him. Can communicate in the first hand. Just be brave to acknowledge that beings like him are available for us to be. They are in our service. Enjoy.